And good morning, sports fans in Savannah, in the Coastal Empire, and the Low Country. It's the Karl DeMasi Sports Report, live from, you got it, Coach's Corner since 1991. And I am on the soundstage. I have moved up. I have joined company with Rubbin' and Grubbin', one of our other shows on the Coach's Corner Sports Network. And he, Brandon Bain, he's the man, the Atlanta man. He does everything NASCAR right here on the stage. I'm going to join him. So I'm on the Soundgarden stage. That's right. It's the Karl DeMasi Sports Report every Saturday morning live from Coach's Corner, now in the Soundgarden on the stage. And remember, it's all part of the Coach's Corner Sports Network. Coach, what's the Coach's Corner Sports Network? Well, there's 5 shows, okay? Wednesday nights from 6 to 7, you got the Atlanta man, Brandon Bain, doing Rubbin' and Grubbin', all NASCAR. He rubs about cars and he grubs food from John Henderson. So it's a good deal for Mr. Baines. And, of course, the producer behind the scenes, Lawrence Bennett. He does a great job. He also helps me out here. He's in the chat room waiting to tell me something like my mic's off or I forgot to do something. But, no, I'm only joking. Lawrence Bennett does the whole show. Remember, Rubbin' and Grubbin' was the first show on the Coach's Corner Sports Network. Then I jumped on. I drafted. I was right behind him. So let me draft, if that's a NASCAR term, I think. Okay. And, I'm on right here, right now, every Saturday morning from 9 to about 10:30, talking all local sports, talking national sports. I love just talking sports. And I've been doing this since 2010. I can't stop. All right. I've been here in Coach's Corner for the last 2 years. I got a big thank you to John Henderson and Adele Henderson for letting me do this because, COVID-19, I got kicked off the radio. So why not do it right here at Coach's Corner? The Coach's Corner. Hey, you want some merch? I know I'm jumping off a tangent here. Hey, here's a Coach's Corner t-shirt you can get there. Okay? Gets a little gnat out. The gnats come out. Whoops, where's my camera? There we go. A little baseball cap. That's right. The coach has his Coach's Corner baseball cap. There's a lot of merchandise inside. The kids like to say, the term now is merch. Come get it. Makes a great gift. Great for the summer. They got a championship Coach's Corner t-shirt with the Bulldogs and the Braves. You got to come out here and get it, okay? Third show, once a year, the 19th hole with the Herb brothers. They do a great job from Augusta. That's right, from the Henderson cabin, which is located right over here to my right, your left, every April. Great show. Check it out. It's on YouTube, the 19th hole for the 2022 Masters. Sean Herb, Brent Herb, great job. Okay, I wish they'd do more, but you know what? That's what they want to do. And doing 5 days in a row is pretty tough. All right, then, of course, 2 podcasts, the Young Bucks, Spencer Maddox and Travis Jadon, doing the Hot Grids podcast. Episode 113 is up. You can check it out on the Facebook page. You can check it on Spotify. You can check it all over the place. Hot Grid podcast. We got a Calvary guy, Spencer Maddox, hook it up with a Country Day guy, Travis Jadon. Great show. Take a listen. Little adultish, but you'll love it. They had some kind of assemblyman or congressman on. I don't know. I'm not into, the politics. So check it out this week. All right. And then the last podcast is the Who's on First Base baseball podcast with the coach, Karl DeMasi, and the baseball fanatic, Kyle Lawson. We've been doing this for 5 seasons now, and it all started on the radio. Then went the radio. So we're doing it on the internets, and it's all part of the Coach's Corner Sports Network. Once again, thank you, John Henderson, for letting us doing what we do. All right. Hey, if you've got a comment, you want to give me something, put it in the comment box, put it in the chat box. Let's see who's listening. Lawrence Bennett, I know you're behind the scenes. Love you, brother. Tanya Labonte, he's back. She's back there too. Seth Gaspin, the coach, my man, Seth Gaspin. We had a lot of competition on the football field and the baseball field, but a good friend of mine. Thanks for listening. And of course, Brent Herb. Good morning, Brent. Where's Sean? Still sleeping? But anyway, send me a comment. You got a comment to make about local sports? You got a comment to make? Just let me know. Okay, tonight in the Soundgarden, okay, it was supposed to be the Russ Tribute Project. For some reason, not going to be here tonight. So tonight we got to fill in, and it's free from what my producer tells me, okay? Thomas Claxton and the Myth are playing a free show from 6 to 8 o'clock right here on the Soundgarden stage. So come on in. It's free. No cover charge. Come enjoy some music. Thomas Claxton, local guy, does a great job. All right, so that's what we got. I got about 8 minutes I got 7 pages of notes here, so I got to go with it, okay? First of all, we go 3 steps in the door. High school news, college news, and, of course, pro news, okay? Let's go to the high school right away. It's track and field championships. They're all over the state, okay? At the Hughes Mills Stadium in Albany, we got the A Public, Bryan County, and the 4A, Jenkins, Islands, New Hampstead, and Benedictine. Then at McGeechan High School, Powder Springs, Georgia, we got the A private, Savannah Christian, Country Day, Calvary, and the 7A schools. We don't have any 7A schools yet. Grisham Stadium. In Carrollton, we have 3A, Groves, Windsor, Savannah Arts Academy, you name it, they're there. I got to go back to the A private, forgot St. Vincent's, okay? And 6A, which is South Effingham, Richmond Hill, Effingham. And then Connect Stadium, Columbus, we have 2A and 5A. We don't have 2A, 5A schools yet. Jenkins will be a 5A school next year. Okay, so we have repeaters. That's right. We have gold medalists 2 years in a row. Okay, we got to go with Maggie Bird out of Savannah Christian. She wins the gold medal in the high jump again. And then in the triple jump from South Effingham, Cameron Edwards wins it again. Okay, and then we have a new guy, a newbie that wins a gold medal. Mark Sussman, love you, brother. Okay, Mark Sussman, a big supporter of local sports here. I mean, he's been at Memorial Day since he's been crawling. And, you know, I'm only joking. He's been there about 35, 40 years. So Mark Sussman, good friend of mine. Love you, brother. Love Memorial Day School athletics. All right, and then Class 3A high jump. Deontay Bass, not Devontae, Deontay Bass, who's going to play basketball at Georgetown, is the state high jump championship, 6'6". Now, if you stay to the end of the show, okay, you stay to the end of the show, I got 3 videos, and you got to see the picture of what Deontay Bass for the winning jump did at the Georgia High School State 3A class championships. A great picture by D. Sean, the photographer, local guy. Works for Savannah. He is the Savannah Chatham County Public Schools athletic photographer. Great pictures. Stay tuned and watch that. All right, so that's track. And there's a lot of other kids that finish 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. I'll post that up on prepsportsreport.com because that's also me, prepsportsreport.com. All right, and you'll see all the 2nd place, 3rd place, 4th place. The top 8 finishers get up on the podium and get a medal. All right, baseball. 1 series left today. Benedictine, 1 o'clock. They take on, I think it's the #1 seed, North Laconia, 1 o'clock over there at Brian Parker Field. 30 minutes after that will be game 2. And if there's an if game, they'll come back Monday at 3 o'clock. All right. They had a win in 3 games over Troup County. They did it in the 3rd game. Great job by Cam Edge coming in and pitching 5 or 6 innings, and Caden Tootin coming in and closing it out. You know, it's just an unbelievable season so far over there for Kevin Farmer and the Cadets. 1 o'clock today. All right. That's it for baseball. We do have baseball here in Savannah, Georgia this weekend. The Georgia Independent School Association Class 3A Championship going on. John Millage against Pinewood Christian. John Millage won the first one last night, 4-3. They'll come back and play again today. And the if game will be today also. Fellowship Christian beat Savannah Christian in 3 games. My guest today, my Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic guest today, Ethan Macklin, did a great job. He's the guest. We'll talk about it. They lost in 3. Very young team, only 2 seniors on the team. They'll be returning a lot. Savannah High School Golf Championships. Big deal in Savannah, Georgia. Of course, Savannah Country Day with Reed Lotta pulled out the win on a playoff hole with Whit Watson of Benedictine and Mary Miller over at Savannah Christian, and her teammate Ava Cotis won by 1 stroke for the girls. But Mary Miller shot a 1 under par 36. Reed Lotta and Whit Watson both shot a 1 under par 70, but Reed Lotta wins on the playoff. Georgia High School Bass Fishing State Tournament, 2nd one ever. Today up at Clark Hill Lake. We got 6 teams up there, 2 from Richmond Hill, 1 from South Effingham, 1 from Effingham, 1 from Savannah Christian, and 1 from Bryan County. So hopefully we can have a state championship bass fishing team. Go to the Prep Sports Report, read the article. You get all the information right there. 2022 DeWitt Awards, most outstanding freshmen in, most outstanding middle schoolers in Savannah, Georgia. This is the 4th annual, put on a good buddy of mine, David DeWitt, Georgia Bulldog himself, but he wants to promote middle school. The 5 winners were from public schools. Amani Washington was the female public school athlete of the year from Georgetown. Sebastian Garcia was the male from the STEM Academy. In private schools, Talayla Johnson from Calvary Day School. And where's my other girl? Okay. I said it, Amani Washington, okay? She was the other girl. 2 boys were the top athletes, Stephen Cannon from Savannah Country Day and Asher Heron from Hancock. Go to Prep Sports Report and see the great pictures that I got from Bunny in the City. Bunny where? Okay. Step 2, college. Well, let me stop back. Okay, I'm going a little quick here because I want to get done by 9:12. All right. Today, the 13th annual High School All-Star Coaches High School All-Star Game put on by Cam Turner 13 years strong over at Memorial Day Stadium. Starts at night, Memorial Day Stadium. At Memorial Stadium. I know I'm rushing people. I know. All right. Greg Pierce, thanks for joining in. At Memorial Stadium, 9:30, over 70 players, 70 boys, 70 girls, like 140 players. College coaches come in. The Coastal Empire Coaches All-Star Game, 9:30 at Memorial Stadium. Then free football camp tomorrow, put on the man himself, Robert DeLoach, at Daffin Park from 1 to 4. Free. Just bring your cleats and get ready to learn some skills on the football field. All right, now we go to college. Savannah State baseball finished 34-10, 28-2 overall in the SEAC regular season. They lost out. Hold it. Lawrence Bennett just sent me a note. Thomas Claxton Band is playing tonight, and so is Sonic Temple is also playing tonight. So Thomas Claxton and the Myth from 6 to 8. I guess Sonic Temple will come on after them. Lawrence Bennett, you're behind the scenes. Let me know if that's correct. All right, let's go to college. So we're waiting to see if Savannah State College baseball, Savannah State University baseball team will make the Division II playoffs. The announcements will be made tomorrow. SCAD, everything's done. The equestrian team at the International Horse Show Association finished 8th. All right, they finished behind the winner, which was Emory and Henry College with 42 points. Miami University of Ohio was the runner-up with 39 points. SCAD finished with 23 points. Okay, professional sports, step 3. Braves lost night 11-6. They came back, but they lost on the long ball. Ronald Acuna is still out with a hamstring issue. He might be back Sunday, Brian Snicker, the manager, said. Up next, they got San Diego today. We'll send Charlie Morton to the hill. He's been doing a lot better. So once again, the Braves lost last night, 11-6. Falcons football schedule is out. It's going to be a tough season for the Falcons. Pro golf, Brian Harmon last week at the Wells Fargo finished tied for 9th. He's 62nd in the FedEx Cup, 52nd in the world. Gene Sowers at the Mitsubishi Electric class was tied for 65th. This weekend, he's at the Regions Tradition. He's tied for 21st at 3 under. Savannah Falcons, that's right. Savannah Falcons take the field tonight. Last home game, last regular season. They'll take on the Jacksonville Argyle Avengers. All right, last time they played down in Jacksonville, the Argyle Avengers beat up on on our Falcons. Hopefully they'll do a great job. At Memorial Stadium tonight, tickets are $10, but if you're a high school senior and a college senior, you'll get in for $5. Last weekend, the Bananas ended their world tour. All right, they split with the Kansas City Monarchs. They lost Friday night 3-2. They won Saturday 3-2. May 24th, mark your calendar. That's Banana Fest. All right, and May 26th, opening day, sold out. They're taking on the Florence Flamingos at 7 p.m., but it's sold out. The Greatest Savannah Athletic Hall of Fame will have their 2020 inductions on Monday night due to the fact of COVID. This is the 51st annual banquet Monday night. You'll have Cheryl Cohen in weightlifting, Marvin Lloyd in Marvin Lloyd. What did Marvin Lloyd do? I forgot, but I know Eric Ochkin in sailing, Eli Sonny Powell in basketball. The citation honorees from the used to be the Pirates. Remember the Pirates? Armstrong Atlantic State University will be the tag team of Eddie Arnsparger and Michael Larissy. Then the Lawton Calhoun Award went to the most outstanding high school player in 2020. They gave it to Sam Brown out of New Hampstead for football and basketball. And the M.A. Spellman Special Award to someone who's made a big contribution to sports here in Savannah, Georgia, goes to Dale Kreitz Jr. The event is at Alley Temple. The ballroom will start at 6 o'clock to 6:45 will be the reception, and dinner and awards begin at 7. All right. What else we got here? The Savannah Sports Council has their Georgia Power Sports Awards luncheon Wednesday afternoon, May 18th. Go to the Savannah Sports Council if you want to buy a table. You still want to go. That's where they honor a bunch of people that have been made contributions to Savannah over the year. We got Coach Ed Jinks with the Savannah Cheaters, Generation Awards, Benedictine Military School, Football Championship, St. Andrews Basketball Team, the Havisham Girls Volleyball Team, and the Savannah College of Art Designs Women's Bowling Team. They all won championships. Let's see. Award of Excellence goes to the most popular, the biggest sporting event, goes to the Rock and Roll Marathon, which is not coming back. and they will be giving out six high school scholarships, okay? Adia Gray from New Hampstead High School, Anna Thompson from the Havisham School, Isabel Kalaman from St. Vincent's. Those are the girls. The boys, Amir Phillips, Coach Corey Phillips' son. Great job, Coach. From Beach High School, Carter Allen from Savannah Christian, and Charles Berry from the Havisham School. So that'll happen Wednesday night. Thursday, okay, the Savannah Ghost Pirates will announce their manager and what NHL team they're associated with. So the big moves coming out. The Ghost Pirates will announce their NHL partner affiliate, okay, and their head coach on Thursday, May 19th from 4 to 8 at the Market Arena. You can go sign up, and you can go. Just make sure you go and sign up. And don't forget, the Coaches for Curing Cancer 5K run, sponsored by the Karl DeMasi Sports Report and the Chris Coakley Foundation. We're battling childhood cancer. We're battling adult cancer. Please go sign up at Endurance Races on the website, enduranceraces.com. Please sign up. All proceeds go to battling cancer, childhood cancer and adult cancer, okay? So please go there. All right, so I'm waiting for my next guest to hook up. I got to give him a call on the break, but you're watching the Karl DeMasi Sports Report right here on the Coach's Corner Sports Network. From the stage on the Soundgarden, that's right, behind me are the 9 75-inch TVs. It's a little sun glare, so you can't see what's on the screen yet. But once again, another added feature here to the center of the sports universe, Coach's Corner. I'll be back in 3 minutes, hopefully talking Memorial Day football with the new coach, Javaris Taylor. All the time. That's Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt, Georgia, because Coach's Corner has been voted the best in Savannah for over 20 years running. It's no wonder why there's always sports, live music in the Soundgarden, and delicious and abundance of pub food. No matter what the season, there's always a reason to check out Coach's Corner. Pick your favorite sport, pick your favorite team, and pick your favorite TV, because Coach's is your place to be. Coach's Corner has been Savannah strong since 1991 and is always open for dine-in service for lunch and dinner. Remember, Coach's Corner still has takeout service. Join John Henderson and the crew for the best burgers, wings, and now pizza too. You can place your order by calling Coach's Corner at 912-352-2933. That's right, remember that number, 912-352-2933. So make your next pit stop at Coach's Corner. And as always, make it a night to remember at Coach's. At Calvary Day School, we want our students to be fully equipped and on the cutting edge of academics, making a difference in our world. Your child will grow academically, physically, socially, and spiritually. At Calvary, it is so good to say we are one school with one mission and one vision: faith, academics, excellence, and building champions through Christ. Calvary Day School will consider it a privilege to meet with your family personally. Call Philip Lee, Director of Admissions, at 351-2299. That's 351-2299.
For over half a century, when it comes to uniforms, sporting goods, or trophies, Thompson's got you covered. From cleats to caps and best prices on the biggest brands, Under Armour, Adidas, and more. From baseball to soccer, volleyball to softball, and yes, football too. Every season starts at Thompson's Sports Shop. Come get equipped at Thompson Sports Shop's new location, 6606 Abercorn Street, Suite 102 in Savannah. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and seasonal on Saturdays. At locally owned Thompson Sporting Goods and Trophies, come see where everyone is a winner.
You still want some real New York Italian food? Bada bing, bada boom. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering is open at 7630 Skidaway Road, Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., serving breakfast and lunch right here in Savannah, Georgia. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering has been serving the public for over 3 years. Now, if you want Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering goods delivered to your door, go online to SavannahTakeout.com or DoorDash.com, or just pick up the phone and call 912-354-2914. That's right, 912-354-2914. Kabish, and remember, we ain't New York style. We are New York at Rocky's New York Deli and Italian.
Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic. Your back hurts, another body part hurts all the time. It makes you mad. The pain drives you crazy. You just want to pick something up and throw it across the room? If you can. At the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic, you get complete chiropractic care and pain relief to help you move better, have a less painful life, and of course, achieve a healthier lifestyle. The Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic is now located at 2 locations in Savannah, Georgia, at 329 Eisenhower Drive and in Pooler at 114 Canal Street, Suite 603. So visit Dr. Bart Wetherington at the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic for all your chiropractic needs.
And good morning, sports fans, and welcome to the Karl DeMasi Sports Report. Whether you're in the Coastal Empire, you're in the Low Country, I'm here every Saturday morning. Been doing this since 2010, and you gotta love it. And once again, it's all part of the Coach's Corner Sports Network. So I'll talk about it in a couple of minutes. But once again, I try to stay on the local news, and that's who my guests are really geared at. And I've watched this young guy make a name for himself at Jenkins High School. I watched him tear up the field at Savannah State. I think he played like 50 different positions when he was there. He also helped coach at a number of places. And, of course, he was at Islands High School, which I'm still at. And he's been named the new head coach over at Memorial Day School, the Matadors, or we're going to go back to the Blue Thunder. And it's a lot of fun talking to this guy and seeing what his philosophies are going to be. Joining us now on the Coach's Corner hot seat. That's right. The man himself, Jenkins High School graduate, Savannah State graduate, now the head coach of the Matadors, Javaris Taylor.
Everyone.
Hey,
Hey, everyone. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, can
Everyone
you
out
hear
there.
me?
I hear you well.
I hear you well, too. But once again, Javaris, congratulations. I know you and I have been standing on the sidelines for a number of years at Islands, and you've worked at other places, Windsor Forest, Jenkins. You're a local boy from Jenkins High School, and you went on to Savannah State, and I think they told me you played like 6 different positions. Is that true?
Well, I played a number of positions, all skill, all offensive skill positions.
I hear you. I hear you. Now you get to take that expertise with the young guys over to the Matadors, so it's great. We got a Jesse Walker, number 28, tuning in for the Savannah Falcons. So how do you like the Savannah Falcons? I mean, they're 5-4 going into the last game. They made the playoffs.
It's a very good sight to see. I'm friends with a lot of players on there. I'm friends with the coaches and stuff like that. I'm just so glad that it's able to be here, and that it's established and it's still going. That's another positive look on our city.
And, that's been the problem. A lot of these teams start up and they don't finish the season out. And last week they were supposed to play the Jacksonville. I forget who it was, but they were supposed to play Jacksonville, and Jacksonville didn't have enough players to come up here. But that's the first time all season. It's been a game every week. But anyway, let's go back to Javaris Taylor. Okay, so you replace Tyler Hemley, who's stepping down to devote more time to be athletic director at Memorial Day School and, of course, teach and whatever they got him doing over there, and the head baseball coach. What made Javaris interested in going for this job?
Well, one of the major things that made me a very interesting candidate is other things I do in the community. It has someone saw what I do, and they was very interested. So when I got the knock or the call, I was explaining that I do things in the community for the kids via sports, and I'm very knowledgeable of the sport, and I played it for numerous years and coached it. So I got the knock, and I went through my interview process, and like I said, when I showed them what I do and actually had evidence of what I do, I think that was my my ticket. And like I said, I just had to wait on my knock and wait on that call.
Now you played over at Jenkins High School. What year did you graduate? I
graduated from Jenkins in 2005.
Nice. So you one of the first teams with Tim Adams, right?
Yes, yes, sir. I actually was his first quarterback officially. Tim Adams took me in. He made me a quarterback, and from there on, I fell in love with the position, moving from running back to quarterback. And
you played with Franklin Green then and Chaz Sutton, that whole group.
I played with a numerous Savannah athletes. All the way down the list.
Yeah,
we had some studs, man. But hey, you know who has some of the best studs in the city? The guy I'm talking to right now, Mr. DeMasi.
Yes, we had very good gains back then, and Tim Adams took that program and got it back on the map, because before he got there, just like when I got at Groves, those were 2 hurting puppies, and Tim Adams was a good friend, and we got those programs back on the road. It was a lot of fun and a lot of great games against you guys. And I know I had to stop you and Franklin Green. And then, of course, if Chaz Sutton was on the right, I'm running to the left. If he was on the left, I'm running to the right. I wasn't going to get Chaz Sutton. So, all right. So, then you go over to Savannah State, and you played 4 years over there. Tell us the experience about Savannah State and how it's going to relate to your Memorial Day School program.
My experience at Savannah State was very, I guess you say very unlikely, but it was positive. Yes, we had 4 coaches in 5 years. But just how, each coach came in and brought camaraderie, and they taught, mostly discipline and on how to carry yourself beyond the football field. I feel like I took that from each and every coach. An ability to get up every day and do your job and do your job well. That was some of the things I took from each and every coach. Yes, we had built personal relationships, and I still speak with some of them today. And that's one of the things that I want to encourage is outside of football and beyond football, make sure we continue to build these relationships, because we never know in the near future when we would need one another. And now that look in the position I'm in, I'm reaching out to my old coaches just to get some input.
And you didn't stop there. I mean, of course, everybody's dream, whatever sport it is, you want to make it to the big time. You want to make it to the show. You want to make it to the game. But you wound up playing professionally in the Arena Football League with the Tennessee Vipers, the Alabama Hammers, the Savannah Steam. How was that experience?
That was, you would call that, just from where I'm coming from, breathtaking. Just to be out there and having people yell your name. Having people, look up to you, be a role model for another city. I'm in a brand new city and I'm someone's role model. And just being on that football field amongst other athletes, just, showing my skills and my talent. Those years was very touching, and I'll be remembering that for the rest of my life. Hopefully, I can pass that information and have someone that I coach from the ground up have a chance of playing professional sports.
Whatever level you make it on, at least you get to the next level and you get to experience. And I'm talking to Javaris Taylor, a new football coach at Memorial Day School, Jenkins High School alum, Savannah State alum, played arena football, played a regular semi-pro football, and he's taken over the Matador's program. So you're the man now. So what's your philosophy going to be? I mean, because you're going to have small numbers, and you play some really good teams in Edmund Burke and Pinewood Christian and Robert Toombs. What's going to be your philosophy for this program now?
Well, first thing I'm going to instill is I'm going to instill some toughness. I'm gonna bring a form of toughness as that's the first thing I'll have to do is just build some football players. But besides that, I'm gonna bring what got me where I'm at. I'm just gonna open it up, man. I'm gonna just give those kids a chance to explore their talents and what they can do. I'm just going to play fast. I'll tell you that. We're going to play fast and we're going to play physical. And I'm going to instill that. I'm going to show them a way to get it out of them. So, I'm just going to bring that same mental toughness and you know what I'm saying, to the squad. And hopefully they accept it, and hopefully they're ready to work.
Well, I know you got a passion for the game, too. That'll be part of your motif, too. Have you filled any assistant coaches spots yet?
Right now, I only brought on my defensive coordinator, Antonio Bradham. He's another community guy out here, and he used to coach at Johnson High School. I snatched him up because I like his passion, I like his drive, and I like what he brings to the table. So with me, reaching out to that defensive coordinator, I think that's that was one of the things I need to bring in. I'm mostly an offensive guy, so I needed to bring in the DC so I can go ahead and start learning what he'll be telling the kids, so I can relay that same message. But I am looking for other assistants and volunteers. Anyone looking to help the program or help me, we can talk. But I am actively looking, because I do want to bring this program back to the doorstep. Again, yes, we will have small numbers, but my ultimate mission, and hopefully it comes true, I want to address about 40, 45 kids. Hopefully I can do that.
If you can get that at Memorial Day School, you're doing a heck of a job over there, because that's been a struggle. So I'll make it quick. I know you're a busy guy. All right, last question. Let's tell everybody when you plan to start, how's it been going, when the summer practice, what you do with kids if they want to get in touch with you.
All right, yes. We actually in a small spring practice right now. We'll be ending it next week, Thursday. And then we'll start our summer program in the middle of June. That'll be our workout and conditioning program. Any upcoming ninth graders interested in coming to the Matadors, you can actually reach me at 2kjaha@gmail.com, or you can come up to the school Memorial Day next to the Havisham Y. Speak with the AD, Mr. Tyler Hemley. His email is hemley@mem.day.com, and you can check him out. Reach out to him to talk. And I mean, we have our social media, my Twitter, Jaha the Trainer. I'm very active on that. You can reach me there. And like again, we can talk, and I can point you in the right direction to make your way up to the school and speak with the AD. Also, any other student athletes out there that's interested in coming over to the Matadors, again, you can reach us the same way. We are very interested if you do come, and we're willing to sit and talk and do whatever it takes, to make you a Matador. If you guys, if you feel the need, come on. But either way it goes, we're going to put in a lot of work, and I'm going to take care of the kids that's going to be there.
Well, Javaris, I wish you the best of luck. It's always a coach's dream to have their own program. And I know with your experience in physical training and football, you're going to make things happen back over there at Memorial Day School. Best of luck. And anytime you got anything, just call the old ball coach. You know I am. I haven't left Islands, and I'll be there for another 5 years. So I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it. All right, everyone.
Go Matadors.
Go Matadors.
All right. Just a great guy. I mean, I've known him for a long time. He's passionate. He loves the kids in Savannah, Georgia. And, it's every coach's dream to have their own program. And I wish him the best of luck. I've watched him coach. He loves the kids. So we'll see how he does with that program at Memorial Day School. All right, next up, I know he's in the back in the green room waiting to come on. But this week's Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete Week from Savannah Christian Preparatory School, senior baseball player Ethan Macklin. Stay tuned. Ethan, hold on for 3 minutes. Got to thank my sponsors. We'll be right back with the Karl DeMasi Sports Report, all part of the Coach's Corner Sports Network. On the Soundgarden stage, I'm making it big time now, Mom. All the time. That's Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt, Georgia, because Coach's Corner has been voted the best in Savannah for over 20 years running. It's no wonder why. There's always sports, live music in the Soundgarden, and delicious and abundance of pub food. No matter what the season, there's always a reason to check out Coach's Corner. Pick your favorite sport, pick your favorite team, and pick your favorite TV, because Coach's is your place to be. Coach's Corner has been Savannah strong since 1991, is always open for dining service for lunch and dinner. Remember, Coach's Corner still has takeout service. Join John Henderson and the crew for the best burgers, wings, and now pizza too. You can place your order by calling Coach's Corner at 912-352-2933. That's right, remember that number, 912-352-2933. So make your next pit stop at Coach's Corner. And as always, make it a night to remember at Coach's. At Calvary Day School, we want our students to be fully equipped and on the cutting edge of academics, making a difference in our world. Your child will grow academically, physically, socially, and spiritually. At Calvary, it is so good to say we are one school with one mission and one vision: faith, academics, excellence, and building champions through Christ. Calvary Day School, we consider it a privilege to meet with your family personally. Call Philip Lee, Director of Admissions, at 351-2299. That's 351-2299.
For over half a century, it comes in uniforms, sporting goods, or trophies, Thompson's got you covered. From cleats to caps and best prices on the biggest brands, Under Armour, Adidas, and more. From baseball to soccer, volleyball to softball, and yes, football too. Every season starts at Thompson Sports Shop. From come get equipped at Thompson Sports Shop's new location, 6606 Abercorn Street, Suite 102 in Savannah. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and seasonal on Saturdays. At locally owned Thompson Sporting Goods and Trophies, come see where everyone is a winner.
You still want some real New York Italian food? Bada bing, bada boom. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering is open at 7630 Skidaway Road, Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., serving breakfast and lunch right here in Savannah, Georgia. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering has been serving the public for over 3 years. Now, if you want Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering goods delivered to your door, go online to SavannahTakeout.com or DoorDash.com, or just pick up the phone and call 912-354-2914. That's right, 912-354-2914. Kabish, and remember, we ain't New York style. We are New York at Rocky's New York Deli and Italian.
Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic. Your back hurts, another body part hurts all the time. It makes you mad. The pain drives you crazy. You just want to pick something up and throw it across the room. If you can, At the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic, you get complete chiropractic care and pain relief to help you move better, have a less painful life, and of course, achieve a healthier lifestyle. The Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic is now located at 2 locations in Savannah, Georgia, at 329 Eisenhower Drive, and in Pooler at 114 Canal Street, Suite 603. So visit Dr. Bart Wetherington at the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic for all your chiropractic needs.
And welcome back to the Karl DeMasi Sports Report, live from the center of the sports universe, from the center of the local music universe on the Soundgarden stage. It's the Karl DeMasi Sports Report. And like I said, every week, it's always a lot of fun talking about local sports. And that's where my guests come from. That's what drives the show, is the local guests. We just got done with a local guy, local kid from Jenkins High School, goes on to Savannah State. Now he's taking over the Memorial Day program, Javaris Taylor, and then, of course, the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete Week. This is what's got me started. Back in 2000 with a good friend of mine, Deb Morrell, we started the Prep Sports Report, and it was just to get more information about our local student athletes. And it just grew and grew and grew. I got on the radio, I got a radio show, and now it's on the internet, but I got two Facebook pages, one website, theprepsportsreport.com, with a lot of help from Stephen Weeks and Travis Jadon. It's going strong. And I highlighted this young man the other day when he was on the mound. I think there's only 2 seniors on the Savannah Christian Raider team, coached by, of course, another Jenkins graduate, Matt Oglesby, but they're doing a great job. Jay White got the win in the first game of the quarterfinal game between Savannah Christian and Fellowship Christian. But I'm telling you, this kid, I mean, he was a competitor that day. He went, I think 6 innings. He threw about 108 pitches. And at 108, 69 were strikes. He only gave up 3 runs while striking out 5, walking 3, but he didn't get the decision. But he was a big reason that they got to the second game. I know they lost the next 2 game, heartbreaker, but a young squad led by, 2 good seniors, and they got a bright future coming up for years to come. But, on the mound, this young man went 7-2, had an ERA of 2.639. Okay, he struck out 68. Only walked 29. He was a big reason why they got that far. And at the dish, not bad. I mean, 250 average, 20 hits. 24 hits, 2 home runs, 20 ribbies. I mean, he walked 14 times. I mean, he had a great career, great season at the dish also. So this week's Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic, coming from Savannah Christian Preparatory School, senior pitcher, Ethan Macklin. How's it going, Ethan?
Good. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing well. So you can hear me, I can hear you. And once again, congratulations on a great season. I know it's tough when you always lose that last game, but you guys played your hearts out, and it's a young team. Great job.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so let's kick this off. With this young team, did you expect to go this far with them?
Everyone had their doubts on us. At the beginning of the season, we were ranked, I want to say, 9th in single A private. And, we all knew what we had. We knew the potential we had as a team. It's like a family out there when we're on the field, and we just had to prove it. And I think we proved it pretty well this season.
I mean, there was only one other senior, right?
Yes, sir.
And that was Lattimore. What was his first name?
Evan
Lattimore. So you guys had to show him what it meant to be Raider baseball players. And I know you got a great supporting cast, and Brown and Gates and everybody else. But
yes,
it takes the seniors to show them where they're going and what they need to do. So when did you start playing baseball? You start at 3 years old, T-ball like everybody else?
Yes, sir. Started at 2-3 years old when my dad put a ball in my hand.
Just went out there and loved the game and kept on playing, eh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, you've been part of the program now. Did you have Coach Carter before he retired?
No, sir. I came my sophomore year.
So you've been with Coach Oglesby the whole time. What is the Raider program brought to you? What is the program? How has it helped you be a better player?
It taught me more about baseball. It showed me baseball as a team. It's more like a family thing. You pick everyone up when everyone's down. You stick together. Just play hard and give it your all.
It's been a great program for a long time. I remember when I moved here way back when, everybody would talk about Savannah Christian and, how good they were, and they'd be a perennial playoff team. As far as you go, as far as a baseball player, did you have a certain routine that made you a better baseball player besides playing for Savannah Christian?
It's not really a big routine, but me and my catcher, before every game, before every time I pitch, me and him, we'd go in the trainer's office, just sitting there, put some heat on our arms, and just talk it up, just get our mind right for the game.
And, you're talking about a great program. It's got to have great coaches. Tell us about Coach Oglesby and the coaching staff over there.
Oh, man, I love Oglesby. He's a great dude, man. He taught us how to have fun and play baseball, showed us when to be serious. He taught us a lot about the game, mainly just how to have fun and play baseball.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, he's carried on that tradition that Coach Carter started with it, and you've been part of that tradition for the last 3 years. Has there been a former Raider player that you've looked up to that has made you a better senior leader that, when you came in, they took you under their wings as a young sophomore?
I have to say Kyle Hilton. He was the pitcher. He showed me a lot of arm care stuff, a lot of workouts for my arm, a lot of pitching techniques, just little stuff like that added on.
Yeah, Kyle was an outstanding baseball player. A bunch of those guys came through wherever they may be playing now. So 3 years, a lot of Savannah Christian baseball. What was the highlight of your career? What was the proudest moment being a Raider baseball player?
Probably beating Calvary and Country Day all 3 years.
That rivalry never ends, does it?
No, sir, never will.
Never will. Whether it's football, basketball, baseball, you guys could be playing jump rope. Somebody is going to be a rivalry. So it's just crazy over there.
Always very competitive.
If you're just joining in, you're listening or you're watching and listening to the Karl DeMasi Sports Report on the internets, Facebook, Karl DeMasi Sports Report page, coaches, Facebook page, YouTube, Facebook channel, of course, on Twitter. I'm talking to this week's Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week from Savannah Christian, senior pitcher, leader, only 2 seniors on that young team, Ethan Macklin. All right, so, I'm going to go to the academic side now. You've been there 3 years. Tell us about the school academically.
It's a great school. I mean, it's definitely a tough school to get you ready for college for sure. That's the whole mission of Savannah Christian, obviously. Teachers are good. They work with you. You have like missing assignments. They'll let you know. They'll keep you up to date on everything. Everyone's pretty cool. Teachers are pretty cool. No one's really pretty mean about anything. It's a good school. It really is.
Well, it's a preparatory school. It's preparing you for college, which I know your next step is you're going to be attending what next year?
Georgia Southern.
Georgia Southern. Go Eagles. And,
yes, sir.
My oldest son went there. He loved it. And he's a former Raider also. So, all right. Your senior class has been affected by the COVID-19 pandemic the most. How has it affected your high school career?
Well, it cut off my sophomore year, my season. And I think that was the year that we really could have did it. Team was a really good team. I think the best team we've had in a couple of years. It just really sucked because we all knew it was our last game whenever we played ECI, and we just let all the seniors play, and there really wasn't anything you could do about it. It was just something out of our hands we couldn't control. So,
your senior year, what was your expectations going in? Did you have any goals?
I wanted to pitch at least 60 innings. I got that. Have an ERA lower than 3. I got that. And I just wanted 1 home run this year.
You got 2 of them, didn't you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And over the fence, too. They weren't rolling to the fence or anything like that. So
yes, sir.
A little pop right there, 20 ribbies. Great job. Now, you're a pitcher. What do you do when you don't pitch?
I play outfield.
Okay, so if you had your choice, would you rather be just a pitcher, the outfielder, or a batter?
Definitely pitching. I love pitching. If it makes me feel like I'm in control of the game. Exactly.
That's what I was going to say. I want you to finish it out, but you're in control of the game. You make sure how it goes and what happens. So as far as the season goes, with all these young guys, what do you think those young guys learn from you guys?
Well, me and Evan, we weren't starters our sophomore year, junior years. We just had to battle to get our spots and never really complain about it. I think they're going to learn that, your time comes, and when it comes, you better shine, just keep a head up, positive thoughts, and, just cheer on your teammates as much as you can.
And they say baseball players, they live and breathe by every pitch, by every at-bat. Is that true in high school baseball too?
Yes, sir.
You got to produce, you don't play, right?
Yes, sir.
So, all right. So now I'm talking sports now. Any sports figure that you looked up to? Anybody that was your sports hero?
I'd say LeBron James. Me and him are from the same place. You know, he's just an iconic figure. You know, he's just a good dude, I think.
You're from Ohio?
Yes, sir.
So up in that Akron area?
Yes, sir.
Nice. When did you move down here to Savannah?
I moved down here in 3rd grade.
Okay, so little of that Ohio blood in you, okay? LeBron James and his work ethic. All right, so now behind every great player is their parents, okay? Behind every great high school player is their parents. So how has your parents and your family been a big part of your career so far, and been academic and athletic career?
Well, my mom and my grandma, they would drive me to baseball practice, pick me up every day before I had my license and all that. They really just kept my head on. Like, there's times when you don't want to do it, and they would always just tell me, you know, it's not worth it. You just got to keep going it.
Yeah, you just can't give up. So,
yes, sir.
And if you had a role model to look up, who would that be?
Probably my granddad.
Works hard?
Yes, sir. Very hard-working man.
Nice. Always have, somebody to look up to, especially in your family. All right, so what are your future plans? You told us Georgia Southern. Any specific major? Any thing you're interested in?
Yes, sir. I plan on majoring in civil engineering and working in that field when I get out. Yes, sir.
Good money, too.
Yes, sir.
So, all right. So last question. Anything you want to say to the Savannah Christian, the Raider community, now that you're moving on to the next chapter in your life, going on to college?
Yes, sir. Just have fun and keep winning. That's all it comes down to.
And always be a Raider.
Yes, sir.
And what is the saying? It's always a great day to be a Raider, right?
Yes, sir. It's always a great day to be a Raider.
Well, Ethan, for your outstanding performance last week and, of course, your whole season this year and being that leader on that team with a lot of young players, great article in Savannah Morning News about you guys. So you can check that out. Also, check out the little write-up I have about you guys in the Prep Sports Report. You've done a great job, and that's why you're this week's Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic athlete. Keep it up, buddy, and they're probably going to do an FCA All-Star game. You're going to try and get into that?
Yes, sir, I will.
Good luck. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
And once again, Ethan Macklin, he pitched his heart out in game 1 of that series against Fellowship Christian. I mean, 6 solid innings. He didn't get the decision, but I'm telling you right now, there were only 2 seniors on that team. And this is what Coach Oglesby had to say about this young man. He's the ultimate competitor. Every time it was his turn to pitch, we knew he was going to pitch deep into the game, and we knew he was going to give us a chance to win. Well, he did in the playoffs. He has a selfless approach to the game and did everything we asked of him for all 3 years. He is one of my favorite players to ever come through Savannah Christian Preparatory School baseball program since I've been the head coach. Once again, 7-2 record at the plate, 2 home runs, 20 RBIs, 250 batting average. The kid was an example for all those young Raiders to look up to. Next up, we had a little technical difficulty last week. He was enjoying himself on the beach, and he couldn't get internet. No, I'm only joking. But the internet connection was really bad. But I want to give this guy a chance, just like Javaris Taylor a chance, taking over the program at St. Andrew's School. He's been in Savannah a while. He's from Georgia Southern. He's been a head coach before this, so he went over to BC, did a great job with Danny Britt, was the assistant head coach. He's taken over the St. Andrew's School Lions football program. Next up, live, first guest live on the Karl DeMasi Sports Report from Coach's Corner since probably 2020, and that's Kevin Prisant. Stay tuned. Be back 3 minutes. Got to thank my sponsor. And before I go there, I got to thank, where are my comments? I got to thank, of course, Dennis Kessler for always tuning in. Dennis, whether you overslept or not, I appreciate you tuning in, whether it be for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Paul Macklin, thanks for tuning in and watching your son. Great kid, great year, great career. And then I hope it's your son, Paul Macklin. All right, and you're calling him his stud. He's got to be related to you. And then of course Jeff LaBlante, way to go, Ethan. We're proud of you. Keep the positive mindset and reach for the stars. Gotta love it. Send us a comment. You want to talk about St. Andrews Lions football? Send me a comment. I think Kevin would like to talk to you about it. Once again, it's the Karl DeMasi Sports Report, all part of the Coach's Corner Sports Network. Be back in 3 minutes. Got to thank those sponsors who've been sticking with me since day one.
All the time. That's Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt, Georgia. Because Coach's Corner has been voted the best in Savannah for over 20 years running. It's no wonder why there's always sports, live music in the Soundgarden, and delicious and abundance of pub food. No matter what the season, there's always a reason to check out Coach's Corner. Pick your favorite sport, pick your favorite team, and pick your favorite TV because Coach's is your place to be. Coach's Corner has been Savannah strong since 1991, is always open for dine-in service for lunch and dinner. Remember, Coach's Corner still has takeout service. Join John Henderson and the crew for the best burgers, wings, and now pizza too. You can place your order by calling Coach's Corner at 912-352-2933. That's right, remember that number, 912-352-2933. So make your next pit stop at Coach's Corner. And as always, make it a night to remember at Coach's. At Calvary Day School, we want our students to be fully equipped and on the cutting edge of academics, making a difference in our world. Your child will grow academically, physically, socially, and spiritually. At Calvary, it is so good to say we are one school with one mission and one vision: faith, academics, excellence, and building champions through Christ. Calvary Day School would consider it a privilege to meet with your family personally. Call Philip Lee, Director of Admissions, at 351-2299. That's 351-2299.
For over half a century, when it comes to uniforms, sporting goods, or trophies, Thompson's got you covered. From cleats to caps and the best prices on the biggest brands, Under Armour, Adidas, and more. From baseball to soccer, volleyball to softball, and yes, football too. Every season starts at Thompson Sports Shop. Come get equipped at Thompson Sports Shop's new location, 6606 Abercorn Street, Suite 102 in Savannah. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and seasonal on Saturdays. At locally owned Thompson Sporting Goods and Trophies, come see where everyone is a winner.
You still want some real New York Italian food? Bada bing, bada boom. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering is open at 7630 Skidaway Road, Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., serving breakfast and lunch right here in Savannah, Georgia. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering has been serving the public for over 3 years. Now, if you want Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering goods delivered to your door, go online to SavannahTakeout.com or DoorDash.com, or just pick up the phone and call 912-354-2914. That's right, 912-354-2914. Kabish, and remember, we ain't New York style. We are New York at Rocky's New York Deli and Italian.
Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic. Your back hurts, another body part hurts all the time. It makes you mad. The pain drives you crazy. You just want to pick something up and throw it across the room? If you can. At the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic, you get complete chiropractic care and pain relief to help you move better, have a less painful life, and of course, achieve a healthier lifestyle. The Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic is now located at 2 locations in Savannah, Georgia, at 329 Eisenhower Drive and in Pooler at 114 Canal Street, Suite 603. So visit Dr. Bart Wetherington at the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic for all your chiropractic needs.
And welcome back to Coach's Corner, the Soundgarden, the center of the sports universe, center of the music universe. It's the Karl DeMasi Sports Report every Saturday live here from Coach's Corner from 9 till about 10:30. It's all part of the Coach's Corner Sports Network. And tonight, free music, the Rush Tribute Project Band. There was a glitch, not going to be here tonight. So we got Thomas Claxton the Myth. We got Sonic Temple. It's free, starts at 6 o'clock. Come out and check it out. You'll love the Soundgarden. You know, it's all food, all fun since 1991, as you can get some merch too. Okay, here's my little baseball cap. It's not buggy out today, so I don't have to wear it. Okay, but yeah, there's a lot of merchandise, T-shirts, you name it. John Henderson has it, and once again, come support the guy that supports our local community. All right, last weekend, this guy, little trip with his family. He had to get away. Okay, but the internet service was horrible, and it kept on cutting it out. And I wanted to give him his fair shot. New guy, not new guy on the block, but new head coach here in Savannah, Georgia. He's going to get a chance to show us what he's doing at St. Andrew's School. But you know him as Kevin Prisant. He was been part of that BC football powerhouse over the last 4 or 5 years with Danny Britt, assistant head coach. You name it, he's done it. He's learned from, of course, Galen Hudson on the defensive side, on the offensive side, AJ DePhillips. He's been a big part of that BC program there. And he also has been a head coach. I don't know if you know it. Heritage High School?
Heritage in Noonan.
Heritage in Noonan, private school?
Private school.
Georgia Independent School Association? Okay, but he's also from Deerfield, Windsor. So, he's part of it. He wound his way up to Georgia Southern, but he never went back home. He's staying in this area, so he likes it that. But joining me now, the new head ball coach, and it's live, first time since 2020, okay, that I have a live guest here because of COVID-19, and that's Kevin Prisant, the new head coach at St. Andrew's School. And I'm going to mess up, and I do apologize. If I call them by their former nickname, I do apologize because I coached there for 2 years. My daughter graduated from there, but now we're called the Lions. So once again, we go from there.
Well, I appreciate it.
Hey,
Karl,
congratulations.
Thank you, man. And I appreciate everything you do for local athletes in this area. And because we need, there's so many out there that need to be recognized, and just what you do, no matter what the color of the shirt is that they're wearing.
It doesn't matter.
And I appreciate that a lot, and I know they do.
Hey, I've worn a lot of different colors: Effingham County, Grove, St. Andrews, Johnson, Savannah High, Island. I mean, you name it. I've worn them all. So why not root for them all? Haven't got on Mark Sussman and Tyler Hemley's team there at Memorial Day School, but I spent 2 years at St. Andrews. The reason why, coming from New York, you grow up in communities, small communities, and your school is right there. You go to your school. Yes, if you went to the local Catholic high school or wherever, but you always stayed, and it was a community school. And I lived right behind St. Andrews, and I would hear the PA system. I started out, of course, at Jenkins, went to the Arts Academy, and then I did my stint over at St. Andrews. It was just something I had to do. And both my boys went there. My daughter graduated from there. Great education. My boys, they went to the schools where they were playing traveling sports with their friends. Right. But it's just a great community school, and I know you like playing with the little kids. You were telling me.
I do, man. I miss that K through 12 atmosphere. I really like the excitement that they give on campus. They walk around and they think the coaches and the older players and everybody are rock stars. But I think it's actually the lady in the business office is what sold me. That's what sold me on St. Andrews. that's what's gonna make me get there.
My wife T. So no, but she. Hey, you laugh. I mean, both started there in 2002, and I lasted to 2004, and I went over to Groves High School, but she's been there since she's there probably 22 years now.
It's a great school. Outside looking in, you haven't heard about them a lot, but moving around over there and kind of meeting some people and just observing what's going on, it's a great school and the potential's there. We're just gonna have to build that culture that everybody talks about, that word, but we're gonna have to get the athletic culture. The academics are through the roof. We've had great seasons in basketball, soccer, and everything.
Oh yeah.
We've got to have. There needs to be a tradition built,
right?
And that's going to take time. It's not going to happen tomorrow. But I think we've got people that are wanting that to happen, and they're going to be supportive and everything. And I'm very excited about that. Again, that atmosphere, that small school atmosphere.
And I know you're not going to take it the wrong way because that's where you come from. But
right.
The smaller schools, the schools that don't have the large enrollments, it's cyclical. Okay, I mean, there's a cycle that you have good groups, good classes that come through,
right.
And the goal. I know my goal was there. If I would have stayed longer, was try to get it every year, and that's what you need to do over there. Is you got to try and get them to come in every year.
Correct, and I think the way to do that, winning solves everything. I mean, winning helps definitely. A lot, right, and all that. But it's establishing what you're going to be and who you're going to be, right, and having a standard and a process that gets to the standard. The process isn't going to change,
right.
Some people are going to like it, some people aren't, right. But getting those kids walking those halls, just excited about things, like yes, a Friday night, getting excited about going to the games on a Tuesday night at a basketball game, baseball game, so getting excited about being there, and wearing the colors with pride, and that's what it's going to take.
Well, the basketball program, Coach Mel Abrams, he's got the excitement over there. And Wednesday they're going to be honored at the Georgia Power Awards. The championship teams, and it's something that's special over there. So give everybody a background. You come from Deerfield, Windsor, and like you said, you've had a stint at Heritage High School or Heritage Academy, right?
The Heritage School.
So give people your background.
Yeah, went to school at Deerfield, Windsor, played for Alan Lowe.
Who used to be Calvary Day School.
Coach at Calvary, and that's kind of how I got hooked up with Coach Britt and Baker, who played for Coach Lowe and everything.
Yeah.
But played for Alan Lowe and Craig Rhodes as defensive coordinator, and really the reasons that when I was 7 years old and realized I wasn't going to play in the NFL. Right. I wanted to stay involved and everything, and then I went to Georgia Southern and got hooked up with Clint Morgan,
nice,
who's now the AD of the GISA, I guess you can
call it. He's the big guy.
Right? He gave me my first job. I was 19 at Southern, and I told him I'd do anything. I'll fill coolers, I'll film practice, write down scripts, whatever you want me to do. I'll do that. And I ended up getting on there as the offensive coordinator, and left there and went to Randolph Southern. It is no longer around, but it's down in Southwest Georgia, right there where Florida, Alabama, and Georgia.
Oh, I've heard of Randolph.
Yeah, and you name it, I was offensive coordinator, basketball coach, track coach, girls track coach, boys track coach, taught 3 different subjects, whatever it was, cut the field, had to do all that, and left there and got the head job at Heritage and had a pretty good run because we had some really good players. We had one that was unbelievable, Candler Rich, and then we had great kids that just worked hard and wanted to be successful. It was very similar to St. Andrews as far as the type of school and community. We ended up getting beat by Deerfield, by Alan Lowe and his team in the state championship, 27-19. That's my fault. If I'd saved the timeout, we would have been okay. But anyway, ended up leaving there and did 1 year at Terrell Academy, and I actually was teaching my future sister-in-law. I didn't know that. I didn't know that at the time, but I ended up meeting my wife down there. Now we've been in Savannah. We were just finishing up our 7th year. She's been in Savannah longer than me, and ended up getting to BC. Coached 1 year running backs. That was real hard with Tyleek Collins and John Wesley Kennedy and Chris Harris and Jakeem Harris and Travis Blackshear. Yeah, so I was just like, hold it tight, boys. But anyway, and then I moved to the defensive side of the ball and started learning just so much from Coach Britt and his 4-3 scheme, and then with Coach Houston, who he forms relationships with kids better than anybody I've ever seen. Mm-hmm. And then got to work with just Coach Orsini, who I think is one of the greatest individuals on earth.
Tony,
I'm telling you, my man, and,
BC boy himself.
Right. And what the offensive side of the football, which you've seen, what we've Coach DePhillips and Coach Burke, mm-hmm. Coach Coleman, and them have done over there. And it's just unbelievable. And the things I learned outside of football, right, on the program building part that I didn't know when I was too young to be a head coach earlier. Mm-hmm. Shouldn't have gotten that job, but had and the things I've learned from Britt, Farmer, Mr. Horn, just everything about what it takes as a whole to get everybody involved. And I'm trying to implement some of that in now. Again, different type of deal, right? Over there, but the things I've learned is just through the roof. There's no ill will leaving anything. I love those guys over there. I hope they win every game they ever play.
I mean, Danny will tell you the same thing. Like I tell, if you have an assistant coach and they don't have aspirations to be the head coach, right. I mean, you want to go to the next level. And some of those guys on that staff can be head coaches, but like you said,
absolutely.
The difference is though, they have bled maroon and maroon and white, and so we say gray now, okay? Right. But they believe in that maroon and white forever, and it's tough to leave a place that you've gone to.
And the leadership they've got.
Oh yeah,
with Jack Holland.
Jack.
AD, who mm-hmm. you cut him, and there's maroon. I mean, it's unbelievable. And but what I formed some lifelong relationships. With Coach Britt and Coach Orsini and mm-hmm. everything. I mean, it really is. It's a very, very special time to be there, and you obviously what they've been doing is just unbelievable, and the alumni and the kids there is just great. But again, right now it's going to be blue and white for me, and we're going to try to get this thing kind of rolling, like you said. In this league it's going to be up and down. But we're going to try to get it here and keep kind of pressing along and seeing what we can do. And it's going to take a community and the family involved to do that.
And if you just tune in, it's the Karl DeMasi Sports Report on the internet's live from Coach's Corner in the Soundgarden on the stage. I made it big time. I'm on the stage. So not singing, believe me, you don't want to come and hear me sing on a Saturday night. So I'm talking to the new head football coach over at St. Andrews School, the Lions, Coach Kevin Prisant. Now, you're going over to St. Andrews as a defense coordinator. So now you got a coordinator's position. And 2 or 3 weeks later, you find out that you get called into the headmaster's office that she'd like you to be the head coach. So what kind of whirlwind was that?
So so I went, I got hired as the defense coordinator, assistant head coach, but I'm also going to be in administration. That was a big part of the move as well. In the middle school dean and everything mm-hmm. like that, and Mel being our upper school dean, so working close with him, and everything. So that was kind of what was going on. My wife and I and our 2 dogs were sitting in a square eating lunch and just kind of hanging around, and I get a call from Dr. Kelly Waldron, the head of school, and she's telling me there might be some changes and could we speak? And I was thinking,
I'll see you Monday
morning at 8 o'clock, I'll be there. And she was like, all right, we have senior night at 5:45, so I need you to be there around 5:30. I was thinking, something either really good or really bad's about to happen. Anyway, went in there with Amanda Waters, AD, and Ryan Martin, upper school director, and Kelly, and they told me what had happened, that Blake had an opportunity as alma mater to go be the AD, which is his dream job, mm-hmm. And that they had the football position was now open. And would I be interested in that? And I said, yeah, absolutely. I've built somewhere before that was very similar. And yeah, let's go to work. Let's go. I left. I called my wife, texted me, are you still there? As I was walking to the car. And I said, well,
I'm the new head coach.
I said, well, Wednesday I'll officially be the head football coach. And she said some things that I can't say right now. But anyway, and it's been a nice transition. That Blake's staying on, Coach Henry's staying on until the end of June to help that transition and everything. Nice. And because we've got to get the kids loved him, and when he announced it to the kids, you could see their faces.
Oh yeah, it was tough.
Kind of sunk down, and I had to stand up and now try to grab these kids on me and everything. And I knew they were hurting, so I wasn't pressing too hard or anything. But we've got some kids in the school that need to be out there, not for me or for anything like that, but for their kids and their community and everything. Those athletes running up and down that floor in basketball, and the kids on the soccer field and everything. I mean, it's there. There's a group there that can make it happen and be a part of something special. And then when they come back, they can see what they've done.
Well, that's part of a small school. You need athletes that are going to be 3-sport athletes or 2-sport athletes. That's right. You can't have them concentrating on just one sport like Zaire Edwards and Zayden.
How athletic are they?
I mean, those, I watched them on the football field last year. I mean, it's just
Caleb
that
Lofton.
Caleb Lofton.
Yeah, he's a good one.
But the chemistry between those brothers and the athleticism, whether it's on the football field or the basketball court, and that's what you need to do to get those guys out there. So besides those guys, you said Lofton, any other kids that you're looking forward to?
We've got a big old left tackle, and he's about 6'6". He's got the frame. He's a real nice kid. He's been helping me up there whenever he could, excuse me. But we passed out helmets the other day.
Did you have one to fit him?
So we did. We had to get that XL on him. He's got one of the shaved mullets, so it's not hard to get down on him. But Alec Waters, a 9th grader that's going to be a rising sophomore. I'm excited about him. Hubbard, I'm excited about him. Big D line. But there's some kids that are going to come out and have to work. Ethan Wilkins, real good soccer player for the team.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited about him. He was a captain last year, coming back. Again, I'm still working on putting names to faces.
Oh yeah, faces, names.
Like you said, the whirlwind has just, hey, Kevin, hey, how are you? But I've been observing over there in the classrooms and in the weight room and things. And like I said, it's there. I talked to Jaden Shepard from the basketball team. He came in. He got a helmet, so that made me feel good. We start spring on Monday.
Nice.
And we're going to have the middle school out there with us as well. And we're just trying to get them excited. And with the coaches we have, again, Coach Henry staying on throughout. Right. He's going to help us coach through the summer. And he's going to be helping with the offensive line. Obviously, that's his thing. Right. John Caggiano is going to be coaching the offensive line, so he's kind of under his wing right now. I do have an alumni, Oliver Hubbard, who I think is going to be a great addition.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to coach the receivers and then help me offensively with some signals and everything and being a part of the offense. Todd Rhodes is with the Royal Lions. He's going to be coaching linebackers. Coach Abs, Scott Abernathy, Lord, if you don't know him out there, y'all need to meet Coach Abs. But he's going to be doing some D-line stuff. And we're working right now on hiring defensive coordinator. We have a few guys that have gone through the interview process right now because we also have some positions in the school that we need to fill, and I'm very excited about a few of them, and I think it'll just help us continue to grow out in the community.
Nice. Well, as you can see, Kevin Prisant, the new head coach over at St. Andrew's School, the Lions, energetic, excited about where he's going, and I can tell you, watching Blake Henry at the coaches preseason Optum Orthopedic put on a preseason coaches seminar, not a seminar, but meet the coaches, okay? And you could tell he brought in, starts with a K, Kaziski, senior.
Senior, yeah.
All right, well, anyway, you could tell Anthony,
yeah,
right, Kozelka.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it right, Anthony. Right. You got to understand, I'm an old guy, this old G has to get his names right. But you can see the excitement and the relationship that he hadn't met this kid for more than 2 or 3 weeks. And
that's right.
So, and it's going to carry on with you being the same way as him or being you, but having that same quality is something special at a small school. All right, quickly, spring football starts Monday. I mean, you look at the schedule, you have no easy schedule there, sir. I mean, Thomas Jefferson, Valwood, John Paul II, who's coming on right over there in Hardyville. Now, is that Hilton Head Prep or Hilton Head Christian?
We scrimmage Hilton Head Christian the week before. TJ, they're the 2-time defending state champs over there, so we've got them. So that'll be Hilton Head Prep. Okay. And of course, Memorial Day School, that's a rivalry, no matter how good or wherever each team is, that's a battle. Then Robert Toombs is always good. Pinewood Christian, right? Or is it Pinewood Bullock? Pinewood Christian and Bullock Academy.
Okay, then Bullock Academy. Okay. Oh, so I messed up on my thing. Okay, and then Frederica Academy. So. St. Andrews going into Giza from Skeeza, South Carolina Independent Schools Association, going to Giza, Georgia Independent School Association. they bumped you up 2 classifications or a classification. And that's a big tough division.
Right, and and again, based on the enrollment and everything, and I understand. But again, why not play those guys, right? That's who we want to play.
Mm-hmm.
This is what it's about. We're not going to play team. I'm not going to sit there and want to schedule wins, right? That's not life. Ain't going to do that.
No, life isn't.
Right? Life's not going to do that. So it's going to be tough.
Life's not going to give you a trophy or everything.
Life's going to put pressure on you. So we're going to put pressure on these kids, and they're going to be able to rise above it. Some things that stand out. In that schedule, Valwood, just because I'm from Southwest Georgia, right?
Valwood, perennial Giza state champion.
Robert Toombs, my best friend, best man at my wedding, is the head of school at Robert Toombs. I like that. I grew up, I cut my teeth coaching with we played Pinewood and everything at Bullock. That was the rival, right? Obviously, Bullock Academy being where I was there for 5 years. So it's fun, and I have a love for the association, right? So I'm glad to see a lot of those schools coming back,
right?
From Macon and Albany and all this. They're coming back, and I'm very, very excited about that. And it's just going to be. And our kids need to know that. Our kids need to see that. They need to play at the highest level in their association.
And the old coaching adage, and I know Danny Britt believes this. Matt Lozado over at Richmond Hill believes this, and Coach Abrams now is believing it, playing all the GHSA schools.
Right.
To be the best, you got to play the best and beat the best.
Right. Let's go. You're not accomplishing anything by going against teams and just doing things that are the easy way, because nothing worth having or worth doing is going to be easy, right?
You're right.
So and again, in their world right now, in ages 14 to 18, they don't understand that, right?
No, they don't understand
because life hasn't hit them
no, it hasn't
yet, and it's going to. So we're wanting to understand that when something hits you, you hit back, and there's some things you're just going to have to do to get better. It's not going to be easy. But again, I think they're up for the challenge. I know the coaches are. I know that the administration is backing me. They're on my side with what we're doing, just like they were with Blake.
Right.
And obviously, there's going to be different personalities, 2 different people. But again, I'm just so blessed and thankful for the opportunity to be a part of these kids' lives and for them to be a part of mine, really. So it's I'm excited, and I'm looking forward to it. And it's like you said, the schedule's not going to be easy, but again, nothing worth doing is easy.
So, all right, you got last question here, because we got to keep it to the 15-minute limit, and so I can get out of here by 10:30, because I think my wife's waiting for me. But anyway, so all right, so any information you want to throw out there? Any camps going on? You got spring football stuff? Anything you want to throw out there to the community?
Right. Come out. We need to get these kids out. We need to have support from the community. Y'all are gonna see me in the community. If you have businesses, I'm probably gonna be in there here shortly. But this summer we'll have flag football camps going on. We'll have all day camps going on. If they go to the website, there's information. St. Andrews Lions, and again, just come out to the marsh and over there behind the Kroger on Johnny Mercer. And we're hoping for some exciting things, and we're trying to build this thing up, and it's going to take time, but we've got the people in place that can do it. We need the support from the community, the parents, the St. Andrews family, and those that just love high school sports and love youth athletics, and they just need to come on.
So, and he's been spoiled. They have their own little he had his own little practice field over at BC, and something special is you got your own place at St. Andrews, and you play your games at St. Andrews.
Right. We're gonna embrace that. The little field we have, we have to move the fence from baseball and all that stuff but we're gonna embrace that, because we don't have a lot, but we don't need a lot. We need each other, and we need the buy-in, and we're gonna embrace everything we have, and we're gonna be who we are, and it's gonna be a great thing.
So remember, standrewslions.com. Go check it out. Email Coach Prisant. If you go to Twitter, it's SAS Football, right?
_. Yes.
Underscore.
I'm on Twitter as well, Kevin Prisant on Twitter, and
social media.
Go Lions, and pray for Ethan. Pray for Ethan.
Yes, pray for Ethan. That's another thing. Soccer team lost. Didn't lose anybody. They lost a player, but we still have Ethan, goalie.
He's a running back last year on the football team.
He was the workhorse on that football team. Freak accident. So save your prayers for Ethan. I agree with you. Save your prayers for number 22. That's what they're going by. So, well, Kevin, good luck.
Appreciate
From one former St. Andrews school coach. I almost said that, but one former coach to you. It's a great community. I probably would have never left, but things happen, and you do what you got to do. But it's a great little community school, and what I mean by little is small enrollment, not a little. Okay, just small enrollment, close knit family over there, and still some of the people I met over there are still great acquaintances. So get in touch with them and go Lions. And if you want to check it out, next week, spring football.
Come see us.
Come see us. All right, next up, I got to get out the door. That's 3 steps out the door. 3 videos that I've seen off of Twitter, Facebook, or today, I made a little PowerPoint because this young man who's going on to Georgetown did something special Wednesday or Thursday. And check it out. Stay tuned. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Got to thank those sponsors. And once again, thanks for coming on.
Thank you. Thank you.
First time since 2020. I don't have to wear my mask. And we don't. So, but once again, it's all part of the Coach's Corner Sports Network. Be back in 3.
All the time. That's Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt, Georgia. Because Coach's Corner has been voted the best in Savannah for over 20 years running. It's no wonder why there's always sports, live music in the Soundgarden, and delicious and abundance of pub food. No matter what the season, there's always a reason to check out Coach's Corner. Pick your favorite sport, pick your favorite team, and pick your favorite TV because Coach's is your place to be. Coach's Corner has been Savannah strong since 1991 and is always open for dine-in service for lunch and dinner. Remember, Coach's Corner still has takeout service. Join John Henderson and the crew for the best burgers, wings, and now pizza too. You can place your order by calling Coach's Corner at 912-352-2933. That's right, remember that number, 912-352-2933. So make your next pit stop at Coach's Corner. And as always, make it a night to remember at Coach's. At Calvary Day School, we want our students to be fully equipped and on the cutting edge of academics, making a difference in our world. Your child will grow academically, physically, socially, and spiritually. At Calvary, it is so good to say we are one school with one mission and one vision. Faith, academics, excellence, and building champions through Christ. Calvary Day School would consider it a privilege to meet with your family personally. Call Philip Lee, Director of Admissions at 351-2299. That's 351-2299.
For over half a century, when it comes to uniforms, sporting goods, or trophies, Thompson's got you covered. From cleats to caps and best prices on the biggest brands, Under Armour, Adidas, and more. From baseball to soccer, volleyball to softball, and yes, football too. Every season starts at Thompson Sports Shop. From come get equipped at Thompson Sports Shop's new location, 6606 Abercorn Street, Suite 102 in Savannah. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and seasonal on Saturdays. At locally owned Thompson Sporting Goods and Trophies, come see where everyone is a winner.
You still want some real New York Italian food? Bada bing, bada boom. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering is open at 7630 Skidaway Road, Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., serving breakfast and lunch right here in Savannah, Georgia. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering has been serving the public for over 3 years. Now, if you want Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering goods delivered to your door, go online to SavannahTakeout.com or DoorDash.com, or just pick up the phone and call 912-354-2914. That's right, 912-354-2914. Kabish, and remember, we ain't New York style. We are New York at Rocky's New York Deli and Italian.
Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic. Your back hurts, another body part hurts all the time. It makes you mad. The pain drives you crazy. You just want to pick something up and throw it across the room? If you can. At the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic, you get complete chiropractic care and pain relief to help you move better, have a less painful life, and of course, achieve a healthier lifestyle. The Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic is now located at 2 locations in Savannah, Georgia, at 329 Eisenhower Drive and in Pooler at 114 Canal Street, Suite 603. So visit Dr. Bart Wetherington at the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic for all your chiropractic needs.
And once again, welcome back to the Karl DeMasi Sports Report. Heard every Saturday morning right here from Coach's Corner, and I'm on the Soundgarden stage. I took it upon myself to do this because, I'm in front of the stage, and the sun coming in was really killing me. So I said, let me try something new. So hopefully when the boss shows up, John Henderson, he won't mind either. So, but anyway, it's great to be here every Saturday morning, and I do appreciate whether you listen or watch for 5 minutes, for 10 minutes, for a segment. It's all about local sports. And as you saw, my guest today, Javaris Taylor, new head coach at Memorial Day School, local kid, excited, Jenkins product, excited about taking a program over at Memorial Day School. Ethan Macklin, a kid that didn't play his sophomore or much play his sophomore or junior, outstanding season, pitched a big game the other day for the Raiders to go on, at least to get the chance to win that series. And then, of course, Kevin Prisant, going up from BC over to St. Andrews, bringing him on. Last week was it didn't do him justice because the internet connection was bad, but the guy loves what he's doing. As you see, another young coach, him and Javaris are going to make this football environment even better. So I got to thank them for coming on. And once again, for all the people that have been sending me comments, I love it. Okay, I got to thank Amanda Waters, the athletic director of St. Andrews, coming in and saying, "Let's go, coach." And Lawrence Bennett, follow me all through the show, whether it's for 5 minutes or when he comes back on and off. But he gives me a little bit of tidbits. And don't forget, here at Soundgarden, we will have music tonight. Thomas Claxton and the Myth will start at 6 o'clock or 6 to 8. And from what Lawrence was telling me, Sonic Temple will come on after that, and it's free. You don't have to go to Eventbrite. The Rush Tribute Project was supposed to be here, but something happened. They're not here. So once again, every Saturday night, there's something going on here out in the Soundgarden. It's beautiful. Bunch of chairs out in front of me. Nobody in the audience, okay? You wouldn't want to hear me sing. I only know 2 songs, Happy Birthday and the Star Spangled Banner. Of course, behind me, you have the 975-inch screen mega sports TVs whenever there's a big sporting event. And there is a big sporting event today going on with a local kid. Let me get my notes. Lawrence Bennett threw this at me, and I threw it down. Okay, Mikey Carter. I always call him Mikey. Michael Carter. I've been calling him Mikey since he's a little kid. Okay, and he's part of the Miata race series. He will race at the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course this Saturday, today, at 12 p.m. and Sunday at 11:45. And you can watch it on that screen. 975-inch TV makes it a huge screen. We can watch Michael Carter, proud product of Savannah, Georgia, Benedictine cadet, and he just graduated from Georgia Tech with a business degree. The kid is phenomenal. Michael Carter, today, 12 o'clock. Come here and watch it at Coach's Corner. What else can I think of? Once again, it's all part of the Coach's Corner Sports Network. Wednesday night, we got Rubbin' and Grubbin' from 6 to 7. Then me on Saturday with Karl DeMasi Sports Report. Then back in April, we had the 19th hole with Her Brothers. Go check it out on YouTube. Great show, 5 days straight. A lot of fun. Lawrence Bennett produces the Rubbin' and Grubbin' and that show. He also, I would say, is my producer because he's always keeping me straight. All right. And then, of course, 2 podcasts. The Rivals, Spencer Maddox from Calvary Day School and Travis John from Country Day. They're friends now, which usually happens here in Savannah, Georgia, doing the Hot Creek podcast. Episode 113 is out there. Go check it out. Spotify, Coach's Corner Facebook page. Click on it. It's there. And, of course, the Who's on First Base baseball podcast with the coach himself, Karl DeMasi, and, of course, my man, the baseball fanatic, Kyle Lawson. All right, 3 steps out the door. This is when I take 3 videos that I've seen on I got to load them up. Whoops, I didn't want to do that one yet. Okay, I have to load them up. That have been on Twitter or Facebook, and why not start off with Ethan Macklin. He didn't get a decision. Jay White got the win, but Deegan Strickland with the walk-off double to give Savannah Christian the win in the first game at a 3-set series against Fellowship Christian. Yes, they lost the next 2 games, but you know what? Big hit right here for Deegan Strickland. It couldn't be better than a walk-off double to give the Raiders the win the other day.
Raiders win! Raiders win!
If that's not special, I don't know what is. And, of course, they went on to lose the nightcap. They came back and played the 3rd game, and they lost. But great job right there by Deegan Strickland and the Raiders for making it so far. Like I said, Ethan Macklin was my Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic athlete from Savannah Christian. 2 seniors in that program, Matt Oglesby, the coach there for the last 6 years. Future's looking bright over there on Chatham Parkway for the Raiders. And, of course, John Henderson's alma mater. All right. Now, of course, BC, okay, taking on Troup County. They won the first game big time. They lost the second game on a walk-off grand slam. No, I'm not showing you the walk-off grand slam from the opponent. What I'm going to do is show you the end of the 3rd game when a young guy, junior, Caden Tootin, comes in and closes the door. Cam Edge, last second in the pitching rotation, comes on, does a great job, and just excited to see how the BC fans react to this. And don't forget, 1 o'clock today at Brian Parker Field on the campus of Benedictine. Benedictine Cadets taking on, I think, the top seed in Class 4A, North Oconee. But this is what happened when you win Game 3. Watch the fans hop the fence from left field, and it's celebration time for the Benedictine Cadets moving to the state semifinals today in the GHSA Class 4A Championship. Winner goes on to the championships next week. That's great. That's great. You got to love it, okay? And who do I have to thank? But a young lady who is now the sports director at WJCL, good friend, love her dearly, Amy Zimmer. That's from WJCL, and Amy Zimmer and the cast over there, Dave Williams and Frank Silkowski, doing a great job. So that's both their highlights, not coaches' highlights. I got to give them credit where it's due. But I made this up. The next one is not a video. It's a PowerPoint, because this young man's been phenomenal on the basketball court since he's been a ninth grader. And he wound up getting himself a full ride to Georgetown, but this year has excelled in the GHSA Class 3A track championships, okay? And let's go. I'm going to look at my notes, okay, because there's so much information. I mean, it takes me 2 hours for an hour show, or 3 hours for an hour to do an hour show. But he did this at Grisham Stadium in Carrollton. He won the state triple jump. So here we go. I'm talking about Mr. Hoyer, or Mr. Knight, because he is still a Windsor Forest High School Knight, who's going to become a Georgetown Hoyer. Deontay Bass, Windsor Forest, GHSA Class 3A high jump champion, and wait till you see the height that he jumped. And a great picture by Deshaun, the photographer. Okay, Deshaun Scott. He is the Savannah County Public Schools athletic photographer. Check out this shot. I mean, that's 6 foot 6 inches that this 6'7" kid is jumping over. He's jumping over himself. Unbelievable picture. And there it is, Deshaun, the photographer, at the bottom of the screen. Just a great job. And of course, why not celebrate on the podium? If that's not every track star, track and field athlete's dream, that's pretty special when you're standing at the top of the podium. And of course, Georgia High School has them posing with the high jump champion, and of course, with his coach. So just a great job by all at Windsor Forest. Proud that I could show that. Proud that I could put together last night, because there wasn't a video. I wish I had the video of him doing that, because that would have been phenomenal. And I searched high and low for it, okay, and I couldn't find it. But once again, congratulations to Deontay Bass, senior at Windsor Forest High School, wins the state high jump at 6 feet 6 inches. He also finished second in the long jump. So he had a pretty good day for himself up there at the Georgia High School State Association track meet in Carrollton, Georgia. Well, that's it. That's the show. Like I said, from 9 o'clock to about 10:30, you can watch the Karl DeMasi Sports Report on the Coach's Corner Sports Network, live from the Soundgarden. That's right, but I'm on the Soundgarden stage finally. And once again, remember, there's a lot of merchandise you can buy. There's music in the Soundgarden tonight. Come on by, get your stuff, get your merch, that's what they call it now. I got to get with the lingo. And you can have a good time here at Coach's Corner. Remember, it's all food. Sorry, let's start again. It's all sports, all music, all food, all fun, all the time since 1991. And like I say every week, until I see you, or whether it be Saturday, Sunday, Monday, whatever you're doing today or tomorrow, always here at the park. Until I speak to you again next week. Whoops. Back up one step, Coach. Please say a prayer for all those people in Ukraine who are dealing with this unbelievable assault by the Russian government, okay? And pray for them. And of course, let's all pray for Ethan from St. Andrew's School. Ethan Bland, just a freak accident. Say a prayer for number 22. And until I see you next week, may it be your best week ever. God bless. Thanks for tuning in. And once again, it's all food, all fun since 1991 at Coach's Corner. And it's the Karl DeMasi Sports Report, all part of the Coach's Corner Sports Network.